Good morning. Let's start creating our service pages for our website, and let's start with creating new folders so we can keep everything right in this folder so we don't lose it. First thing we're gonna do, let's go to the Google and get the California map. Then let's scroll to the area that we want to go with, which is the Santa Barbara area. All right here. What I always try to do, I try to pick the 10 around 10 cities in the service area, with the main city, which for us will be Santa Barbara. The reason why 10, no more than that, because there's only 10 around 10 pages you can index in the same day through the search Google Search Console. So let's start picking up all these cities, and let's put them into our website. On our website, let's go and find the service areas page. About service areas, click. Let's scroll down and let's create the new service area. That's how the service areas are created on my website. Everybody's doing it differently, but that's how I do it. So I'm just gonna add a new one. All right, so I copy the whole area and I'm just gonna paste it underneath. As I'm gonna copy the space, which is already here. Then I'm gonna copy the whole area. Here we go. Copy, paste. Now we want it to be Santa Barbara. So let's change this to Santa Barbara because that will be our main service area hub. And we're gonna change and add all the cities from the map, around 10 of them, into our service map in here. And of course we're gonna change the map right in here to Santa Barbara. Here we go. Let's transfer cities right in here. And the reason why we're gonna do it in here, everything in the about service area page, because then it will be easier to transfer copy by copying and pasting into the every single service page. You know, this whole section in here. All right, let's start it. So like you can see right here, I just create the service area cities and just input them into my service area right here on my one of my pages. Now I pick 12 instead of 10. I should be okay as well. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna go to the service page, actual service page, and we're gonna recreate every service page for every one of these cities. So on my WordPress, I'm gonna go to pages, all pages. I'm gonna go to the drafts. I always have new page draft. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do new service page. I'm gonna do quick edit, and I'm gonna name this page Santa Barbara, California sofa and recliner repair. And of course here on the slug, I'm gonna change that slug to Santa Barbara sofa and recliner repair. Santa Barbara, California, sofa and recliner repair. And that's our quick edit. We updated. And now what we're gonna do, we wanna go and we're gonna edit it with Elementor. Okay, first we're just gonna check SEO. Go under SEO, we're gonna edit snippet, and we're gonna change everything. So in the title, we're gonna change it to Santa Barbara. Here permalink is already changed because we did it just a few seconds ago. And in the description, we're gonna keep everything the same. We only gonna change the name of the city, and of course we're gonna change the phone number. before we move to Canva, let's just change the phone number right in here to the one that we have in the snippet, because that's an important thing, and we're gonna change it only right in here, because that will be our designated phone number for that area. The reason why we're doing it, because it ranks better with the phone area that is specifically assigned to the certain phone area code. All right, let's go to the Canva. And now we're gonna create the image to replace this one image in the contact form. It has to be changed, all meta description and alt text, title has to be designated for the certain area, so Santa Barbara. All right, let's go to it. We go into Canva. In Canva, I have already dedicated right in here, and I gave you access to it. We have the service area picture for the contact form. Now, instead of the Carlsbad, we will put Santa Barbara. The rest will stay the same, Santa Barbara. All right. So now we're just gonna click share. We're gonna click download, and we're gonna compress the file, and we're gonna download it as a PNG. All right. Now it's a 70 kilobytes, which is okay. It will give us okay. I can lower down this the size. We can go to the tiny panda, and we can lower down the file size of this picture to the 54 kilobytes, which is fine. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna put it on my desktop. All right, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to Canva. Go back to Canva. We don't have to go back into Canva with this one. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the Chat GPT. We go to Chat GPT. Let's open a different window. Chat GPT. You have Chat GPT. Everybody has it. And I am going to tell ChatGPT to create. I'm gonna add this image, and I'm gonna write create and create a title tag, alt text, caption, and the description for Santa Barbara, California, sofa and recliner repair by number 2 project. All right. Include as many keywords as possible. Boom. And it's gonna keep creating for us everything that we need. So I don't like this in here and that, so what we're gonna do, and copy, paste it in here, but of course we cannot do it, so we have to change it. And recliner repair by number 2 project. Now it should be fine. So we're gonna tell ChatGPT to change the format of the title tag. But basically now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to our service area page, and we're gonna add the image. Come on, we're gonna change the image. So we're gonna upload the file. Here we go, we're uploading this one. Now we're gonna add the alt text. Boom, we're gonna add the caption from the ChatGPT. We're adding caption. We're going back. Boom, we're gonna add description. Boom. Description. I don't like the descriptions, so we're gonna tell the ChatGPT to make some changes to the always keep the name, keep the title name in format like Barbara, California, sofa and recliner repair services by number 2 project. So everything is just written down, we don't have any signs, and the meta description has to be longer, and meta description have to be longer, and rewrite. Okay, let's see what he's gonna pop up. All right, see, now everything is like we want it. Copy. Oh, we already have this one, so we don't do it now. Alt text. Let's change that. Boom. Caption. Boom. Description. Because see, now description is longer, so we have more keywords, and at the beginning you have to train your ChatGPT to to give you all these keywords that you want. But we're gonna put the we're gonna emphasize the recliner repair in a certain city keyword. All right, you have a select. Boom. So in this case, our page, service page, is done. Just make sure we have it. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna publish it. All right. Now I'm just gonna go to the SEO so I can copy and input my number 2 project. So okay, page is published and existing, so I'm just gonna copy the URL. Now I'm gonna go back to my service areas, service pages, all right, and I'm gonna add the connect the link to that service page that we just finished. Boom. Of course, I'm gonna publish this one. Okay, now here I am not gonna, as of right now, I am not gonna add anything in here in a service Santa Barbara, California service area, because at the very end, when I'm done with all the pages, I'll just copy the whole thing and paste it into every single page. I will just show you how I do it step by step. All right, so one last thing before we finish this page. What we have to do, we have to edit the page, not with Elementor, just in the WordPress, edit it. And we have to add our featured image, which is very important. Santa Barbara, boom, check if everything is correct right in here, all text, title, caption, description, URL, boom, because then this image, we're gonna save it, it will pop up in a search engine, and that's very powerful because we don't have to add too much text into the page. That's what I have noticed. The most important is that if we have more than 500 words on a page, and we have right now about 833, that's fine, but every single picture, it has a lot of words in the meta description, and that is readable by the search engines. Okay, so right now what we gotta do is we're gonna open the search console, which I already have right in here. I'm gonna open search console, and then I'm gonna do URL inspection. Boom, I'm putting the new constructed service area page into the inspection, and the URL is not on a Google. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna test live URL. Okay, and we're gonna request indexing requested, and that's all you gotta do. And from now on, you just have to repeat that process to every single page. So you go back. I always remove old images so they are not going on my way. Now you do it again, you go back into the service area pages. So our next will be Naples, right in here, Naples, California. So what we do, I go into my service pages, and go to the page to Santa Barbara that I just created, and I am going to duplicate it. Let's see why we don't have keyword. It's not set. Okay, that's weird. So let's edit that with the elementary, see why with the keyword it's not set. SEO. Keyword is set. And it's all published. So let's go back to our dashboard. We created the service page for Santa Barbara. What I always do, I just try to repeat the process. You know, that's how I do it. You can do it completely different way. So what I'm gonna do in here, I am just gonna duplicate the page. So I'm gonna do the duplicator. I duplicated the page, so I have it in the drafts. In the drafts, I'm gonna duplicate it again. And now go back in the draft, and I'm gonna change. Now I'm gonna just create the next one out of this one. So I'm just gonna go to the service areas to see what's the next city. Copy, boom. I'm gonna go to the service pages, and we're gonna quick edit, remove that, it's not necessary, and we're gonna put the Naples, California sofa and recliner repair. Now I'm just gonna copy title, paste it in the slug. I'm gonna add dashes here so it's properly formatted. And always keep the word and, never use the sign and, just the everything wording. Now I can update it. Now I'm gonna edit with Elementor. And we're gonna repeat the whole process. The important thing, I'll start always with SEO. Here, Naples, that's what we're gonna add here. Naples, California. All right, and I'm just gonna copy Naples, California. Here, change Naples, California. Boom. We go to with the SEO, Naples. Boom. Now we start changing it here. Naples, California. Boom. Here the number stay the same. Naples, California. Scroll down. Here. We're gonna do it. Naples, California. Boom. And like I said, in the first one right in here, where Santa Barbara area, we're just gonna keep Santa Barbara area like it is, but we're gonna change now also serving that, and then we're gonna change here to Naples. The reason why we're doing it that way, because we are serving Santa Barbara area, but specifically Naples, so we don't confuse the search engine, right? And we changing everything here, here, we go, and we keep doing it. Like you see, there's not much changing, and when you start doing it, you're just gonna keep repeating the process, and then you're gonna do it faster and faster and faster. Here, here. Okay, all right. No, we need that. Naples, and here, California. Okay. Change the Santa Barbara right in here to Naples. Scroll down. We're gonna change here, Naples. What I'm gonna add in here more, we're gonna do service area. We're gonna do add recliner, repair, service areas. All right, and we're gonna just keep it that way. I forgot. More keywords, the better. Here, we're gonna change on the map to Naples. Boom. Here, everything is done. So we have changed. Just scroll and see if you change everything. Yes, I did. All right. SEO is changed. Everything. All right. All right. Now I'm just gonna create the image. So I'm just gonna go to Canva. Just gonna go to Canva and the same image. I'm just gonna open it. Gonna put Naples in here. Make sure the spelling is correct, because then when you messed up the spelling, then the ChatGPT will mess up everything. Share, download, compress file. Now download it. Still big. Let's go to tiny panda. It's free. It lowers down the size of the image significantly. We have the image downloaded. Then we go to our ChatGPT. ChatGPT is already, memorizing everything, so he knows what do we want, and we're gonna put from now on, please create same alt text, etc. for every image. And we just gonna the image, boom, and just popping up the title for us. Copy, paste, boom. Now we go to our image, boom, boom. We're gonna upload the new image for a certain area. You see, now we have Naples. Now we're gonna add alt text, copy, paste, copy, oh, see, there is a mistake in here. Because it's in the Naples, California, not the Naples, Florida. So we gotta catch that. So sometimes you gotta read it, and they're just like, hey, this is for California. Remove any other states from the okay. See, boom, 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 boom. See, everything is now California. Just make sure. Boom. You know, in this case, because there is another Naples in different state, that's why ChatGPT did it. But we gotta catch something like that, because that will be not good for the search engine. Description, boom. Description is perfect. Long, that's what we needed. See, we are fitting in so much info, so much text and keywords under the description. That's under the meta description. That's just fantastic that we can do it. Okay, so we got it. What we do, publish. Boom, it's published. Now I'm just gonna, I need the permalink. Boom. So here, I'm gonna add permalink. Boom. Alright, just scroll and see if everything has Naples in it. I always check in everything. Here, like I said, Santa Barbara area staying. I see Santa Naples, no. So we're gonna edit that. We're gonna edit that. We're gonna remove Santa here, because it's supposed to be the Naples only. Publish. Boom. Let's see if we published it. They change everything, so let's say, okay, Naples, 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 Naples. Okay, okay, everything is changed like it's supposed to be. Okay, alright, now what I do is copy the whole URL, go back to my service areas. Now I am adding hyperlink, boom, publishing. Sweet. And then when I'm gonna have every single one of them done, then I'm gonna copy that and then I'm gonna paste it right in here. Okay, when I'm gonna have everything done. But now let's edit that page and add the image. Because that image is the old image. This is for different. This is not the image for Naples. That will be different image. So we have to put the Naples, because even if it will say Naples at the top, that will be different. There will be image for Santa Barbara. So we always have to change the image. All right, set featured image, save. Now let's go and index our page. I'm just gonna check it. That way, if the link is working, you don't have to. You can check it always at the very end. Okay, link is working. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna go to the Google Search Console. I'm gonna index that. And so first, I'm just gonna test it if it's live. And index, boom. And I'm gonna repeat the process again and again and again. And like I said, at the very end, I'm just gonna go to my service areas. I'm just gonna copy the whole service areas. I'm gonna paste it into the. Let's paste it here into the Naples. Publish it. So at the very end, when I'm gonna go service areas, I'm gonna copy the complete Santa Barbara. I'm gonna edit it. Okay, it's just taking forever. Right. Just gonna edit it and make sure I copy these and paste into every single page, service page, and then we are done. Okay, so please try to please try to do it for every single city of this. And just copy, paste it, make sure everything is correct when you're done. And when you're done it, let me know, and tomorrow we will go and we'll scroll to the job that you have done, and we will see if there's like any corrections needed. All right, talk to you tomorrow. Bye.